Trivium. In this section, we will explore the Trivium, which is the foundation of a classical education. The Trivium consists of 3 subjects: grammar, logic, and rhetoric. Each subject builds upon the previous one, providing a comprehensive education that develops knowledgeable, thinking, and articulate students. Grammar is the study of language, including its structure, rules, and usage. It involves understanding the parts of speech, syntax, and sentence construction. A strong grasp of grammar leads to better writing, communication, and critical thinking skills. The parts of speech are the building blocks of language. They include nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Syntax is the arrangement of words and phrases to create well-formed sentences in a language. It involves understanding the rules of grammar and how to apply them to create clear and concise sentences. When it comes to sentence construction, this involves understanding how to create sentences that are grammatically correct and convey meaning. It involves understanding the subject, verb, and object of a sentence, as well as the use of modifiers and clauses. A strong grasp of grammar leads to better writing, communication, and critical thinking. It allows us to express ourselves clearly and effectively and to understand the meaning of what others are trying to say and write. Some real-world examples of grammar in action are writing a clear and concise email to a colleague, understanding the meaning of a news article, and writing a persuasive essay. Logic is the study of reasoning and argumentation. It involves understanding the principles of valid and sound reasoning, as well as identifying fallacies and inconsistencies in arguments. Logic helps us think critically, analyze information, and make informed decisions. The principles of valid and sound reasoning include deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, and abductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning involves drawing a conclusion from a set of premises. Inductive reasoning involves drawing a conclusion from a set of observations, and abductive reasoning involves drawing a conclusion from incomplete information. Fallacies and inconsistencies in arguments include ad hominem attacks, straw man arguments, false dichotomies, and circular reasoning. It is important to identify these fallacies and inconsistencies to avoid being misled by faulty arguments. Logic helps us think critically, analyze information, and make informed decisions. It allows us to identify faulty arguments and avoid being misled by them. Some real-world examples of logic in action include analyzing a political speech, evaluating the validity of a scientific study, and identifying fallacies in news articles. Rhetoric is the study of effective communication and persuasion. It involves understanding how to use language, tone, and style to convey ideas and influence others. Rhetoric helps us become better speakers, writers, and leaders. Language, tone, and style are important elements of effective communication. They allow us to convey our ideas clearly and persuasively. Persuasion involves convincing others to accept our ideas, to take a particular course of action. It involves understanding the needs and motivations of our audience and tailoring our message to meet those needs. Rhetoric helps us become better speakers, writers, and leaders. It allows us to communicate our ideas effectively and persuade others to take action. Some real-world examples of rhetoric in action include delivering a persuasive speech, writing a compelling advertisement, and negotiating a business deal. In conclusion, the Trivium provides a comprehensive education that develops knowledgeable thinking and articulate students. Grammar, logic, and rhetoric build upon each other, providing a strong foundation for further learning and personal growth. In the next section, we will explore the Quadrivium, which builds upon the foundation of the Trivium and further develops our understanding of the world.